Tordesillas of Metro Style. Ang question niya is, Miss Dimples, how would you summarize your pregnancy journey this time? How different is it from when you were pregnant now with Alonzo?
You
Usapang
know,
pregnancy?
yeah, I know, you know what, Miss Angelica, this pregnancy, I know naman that every pregnancy is unique and different from one another. But I will tell you, interestingly, I have given birth and will be giving birth to three different generations. As you know, my firstborn, and I feel so blessed and lucky to be able to say that kasi bihira yung may nanay na ganun yung gap nila, di ba? So imagine si Kali, I gave birth to her 2003. O di 2003 to 2000s yan. Si Alonso, 2015 naman. So, 11 years later to be exact. And now, 2022 na. So, iba na naman yung generation and I can tell you. So, if you ask me tuloy, I have so many insights in terms of the differences between these generations. Not even just the pregnancy, but the raising of the children alone is so different from one another. As a mom, I have to wear different kinds of hats. No? In the same way that my Ginhawang Generika para sa lahat family would wear different hats. No? Kaya nga holistic siya. Because like for me, if I were to compare my journey as a mom and also as an endorser of Ginhawang Generika para sa lahat, no? I would tell you that it is very, all the time you are nurturing, all the time nag-aalaga, all the time you are looking out for each other. But I will tell you that this pregnancy is quite challenging. In fact, the most challenging of all my pregnancies because Ilio is very strong. No? I have never had a child so strong before na pagkalagay ko nung, biro mo nanonood ka ng TV, na ilagay ko yung elbow ko, nasisipa niya. Kala mo yun? Kaya niya yun? Sabi ko talaga, oh my God, pwede pala yun. And you know the many surprises of being able to bear a child, how beautiful the journey. You know, that's why I always pray and say Thanksgiving because it's something that's truly, truly very dear to my heart. In fact, Ilio came as a surprise. He was not planned. I guess the Lord has different plans for all of us. And sabi niya siguro, oh, you're not yet finished. May pangatlo ka pang babies. Ako naman, I welcome it with open arms. And this time with Ilio, I guess I will tell you, I'm very afraid. I guess because marami na akong alam dun sa first and second pregnancies ko. Minsan kasi the more you know, the more scared you are, di ba? But you know, I find comfort in knowing that a lot of people are there for me, that they're helping me out. And again, you know, to be able to say that, parang parallel nga dun sa nararamdaman ko with my Generika family. Nakakatakot ang mga panahon ngayon. Hindi mo na alam kung kanino ka pupunta, kung saan ka kakapit, kung ano ang pinakamakakatulong sa'yo sa araw-araw, lalo pag nagkakasakit ka. Pag nagkakasakit kasi tayo, may ginagamot na tayo. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng maagapan mo pa, pwedeng kinokontrol mo na lang, pwedeng magagamot mo pa. But at the end of the day, it is the people who will be there for you, to take care of you, and to look out for your welfare. Ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, na meron kang katuwang. Yun yung mensahe ng Generika sa ating lahat na hindi kayo nag-isa. Meron kang katuwang pagdating sa pagbili ng gamot na abot kaya, dekalidad. And at the same time, imagine may plus services pa, as if kulang pa yung dekalidad at yung abot kayang gamot, may plus services ka pa. You will have a doctor with you. And even with my pregnancy, it is my doctors who would give me comfort. Yun kasi ang, di ba, ang talagang main service ng ating mga medical practitioners, diba? To give us comfort and relief, ginhawa, sa pakiramdam knowing that, you know, you will be able to get through this not alone, but with somebody. Yun ang importante.
Ayan. Thank you very much for answering that, Ms. Dimples. Let's now move on to our next media. Let's call on now Mr. Robert Reguntina, the entertainment editor of Manila Bulletin. From Manila
Hello.
Bulletin.
Sir Robert, so honored naman to have you here with us.
Okay, first question muna kay attorney.
Hi, Robert.
Good afternoon po. Attorney, number one, meron pa rin threat ng pandemic. So, can we assure po ba yung mga customers na we have enough medicines para in case wag naman sana lumala yung pandemya ulit, na we have enough supply ng mga popular medicines na related sa pandemic po. And second question, ilan na po bang branches ng Generika?
Okay. Thank you, Robert. No, to your first question,
Yes, ma'am.
medyo mahaba na rin yung pandemic na
Yes, sir.
naranasan natin, no? And we've seen yung ups and downs, no? There have been surges. Siyempre, pag may surge, people will really look for the medicines. And
Yes po.
pinakamalala yata na naging problema natin yung January, no? We're really but I'm happy to note, no, na even during that time, kaya lang naman medyo nagpanik yung mga tao kasi they thought na yung leading brands lang ang available, no, and that's where we communicated na yung generics actually kasing visa at marami niyan, no. Sa Generika we offer alternatives.
Yes.
So we've learned from those surges, no, how to plan better for our staffs, so we can assure our customers na we can be there, no, if they need us. So that's ang importante din, Robert, is hindi lang yung availability. Sometimes pag may mga surges, no, matakot tayong lumabas ng bahay natin. And I'm happy to note, no, na one of the plus services that we provide at Generika also is you don't have to get out of your house. You can order online.
Yes.
Our stores are available online. They can access them through our Generika drugstore app. You can download it sa Apple App Store and even sa Google Play. And so they can just get their medicines delivered, or they can schedule a pick-up. So para alam nila kung medyo sa tingin nila walang masyadong tao, they can just go to our stores and pick them up. Now to your second question,
Number of branches po.
how can you repeat that? Yung
The number of
magkano
branches
franchise?
ng
Ilan yung branches?
ilan na po yung branches ng Generika?
Yeah, we are over 700 stores nationwide yan, Robert, no. As far as General Santos in Mindanao, Zamboanga in Mindanao, we're there, no. So from Luzon, Visayas to Mindanao, we're but what's important to note is that we locate in the communities. So nandun kami sa barangay, sa may terminal, no. So really accessible sa masa, sa mga customers namin, Robert.
Okay, thank you. Kay Ms. Dimples naman, congratulations on your latest endorsement, Dimples.
Thank you, Sir Robert.
Dimples, I want two questions. Number one, you have one of the most successful marriages sa showbiz, more than 20 years, going strong. So ano ang gamot mo for a successful marriage?
First, kasi kaka-anniversary lang namin ng asawa ko kahapon, and we were just talking about this. In fact, my husband and I, we've been together. If you were to add the 2 years that we were together before we got married, it would have been 21 already, right? But yesterday, to be exact, we have been married for 19 years. No? So, I think hindi pa nga, natawa kasi ako. Kasi yung asawa ko tsaka ako, I'm sure marami sa inyo would know that my husband and I would never even look at our marriage as a perfect one. And I think that's the key. That you should never have unrealistic expectations of your spouses. We are always bound to make mistakes. We are always bound to change as people. In fact, it is encouraged, no? Na magbago tayo bilang mga tao. Kasi pag sinasabi natin na nagbago ka na, pag inisip ko talaga, paano pag sinabi namin sa asawa ko, nagbago ka na, by natural. Dahil if you're looking at forever, when it comes to a marriage, dapat yung salitang nagbago ka na will be looked upon as something that is positive. You are supposed to grow. And I think ang pinakagamot talaga dyan ay gusto ko sabihin pero natatawa kasi ako. For example, ang gamot, nilalagnat ka, no? Pag nilalagnat ka, ikaw yakap-yakap lang sa asawa mo, masaya na yan siya. Kunwari, inuubo ka, bigyan ng tubig ng marami. At kadalasan, ang mga asawa natin, inuubo lang yan pag may gustong i-add to cart, i-check out. Inuubo bigla. Parang nagkakasakit bigla yung mga asawa natin pag may bibilin di ba? Syempre, pag may sakit yung asawa mo, may gustong bilhin, mo na. Ganun talaga. Ako sa totoo, ang marriage should be not give and take, but just give and give.
Okay.
You know, if you were to look at it with thinking, sometimes it becomes very selfish. And
Okay.
I feel like if you truly, like for my husband and I, at least it works for us. Kasi malayo din po yung agwat ng ano namin eh, edad. Hindi lang halata kasi mukhang baget si Papa B eh. Pero we have, I think, an 8-year gap. No, hindi naman masyadong malaki, pero 8-year gap. My husband will always tell me, funny, this is very true though. Every time he wants to tell me something that he feels I will not like, he drinks water. And he keeps that water inside his mouth until he forgets what he was about to say. So iinom, may gusto siya sabihin sa akin na hindi maganda, iinom siya ng tubig, at hahayaan lang niya yung tubig na yun, hindi niya lulunukin hanggat hindi niya nakakalimutan kung ano yung masama niya sasabihin. Ay di pagkatapos, pati na kami kasi hindi na niya nasabi yung hindi niya magandang sasabihin. Hindi na ako na-hurt. And in the same manner, with me, with my husband, I always make sure that I put him first. He knows it. Sabi ko nga po dati, Sir Robert, pag yung asawa ko sinabi sa akin, mag-quit ako sa trabaho, wala tayong magagawa dyan. Kasi masyado na niya akong pinagbigyan sa totoo lang. He's been an amazing father to my children. And I cannot say I've been a super hands-on parent to my children eh. Kasi lagi akong wala, nasa teleserye ako palagi. But I try my best naman to be with them, especially during the times that they need me most as a mom. Pero I think yun ang pinakagamot sa lahat, tubig. No? Para pag may sasabihin ka hindi maganda, inom ka na lang muna, tapos huwag mo na muna, mumugin mo, hayaan mo nasa bibig mo hanggat hindi mo masabi yung hindi. Kasi minsan, ang pinag-uugatan talaga ng away, ang mga salitang hindi. Thank you, Sir Robert. Sana nasagot ko kasi may mga gusto ko ako sabihin, pero si Boy ang makakapagsabi ng maganda doon, hindi ako.
Okay, for my last question, okay. Your career din is going strong din as showbiz, more than 20 years na. So, ano ang gamot for a successful showbiz career na parang sa'yo, parang wala kang intriga, parang your friends in showbiz love you. Parang, how do you do that? Anong gamot dyan?
Ang gamot po ay respeto. Respeto sa katrabaho, respeto sa sarili, respeto sa industriya.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi yung pagmamahal follows through if you respect someone and you respect the people that you work with. Nang kagaya nga ng Generika, para sa lahat, walang pili. Kasi alam naman po natin sa industriya natin, may mga estado tayong itinuturo diba? May mga labels tayo para sa ating industriya, mapasa tao man or sa trabaho na ginagawa natin. Pero in the 25 years that I have been in this industry, dito na rin po ako lumaki. At yung nakita ko talagang gamot pagdating sa mahaba at steady at masaya at mabunga at maginhawang klase ng karera sa industriya natin ay respeto para sa isa't isa. If you respect yourself enough, and if you respect the people you work with enough, yung respetong para sa lahat, you will be able to experience that kind of love. And alam mo, Sir Robert, proyekto, pati sa trabaho, pati sa mga kaibigan sa trabaho ko. Kaya hindi tuloy ako makapaniwala dun sa sinasabing mahirap makahanap ng mga kaibigan sa industriya to kasi hindi ko po yun na-experience. Grabe po magmahal yung mga kaibigan ko. Parang walang pitiw na pagmamahal at walang pinipili. Talagang napakalalim ng pagmamahal at pagsasamahan na nakasama ko. Kaya in the same way with all of my brand families and now Generika joining that roster, I apply the same, the same purpose, the same messaging, the same kind of care and respect that I have, not just for one of my brand families, but for all. Kasi, Sir Robert, I'm sure ikaw din, veterano ka na sa industriya ito at ginagalang ka po namin, nire-respeto ka namin. I'm sure you would agree that respect would be one of the top. Thank you, Sir Rob.
Opo. Maraming salamat and congratulations ulit.
Ginhawang Generika para sa lahat.
Maraming salamat. That was Sir Robert of Manila. bulletin. Next up, we have this question from Reyma Devensa of abs-cbnnews.com for Miss Dimples. Miss Dimples, first off, happy anniversary. Kahapon pala ang anniversary niyo. First off, ito ang question niya regarding pregnancy. Ano pong plans after giving birth? Balik po ba agad siya sa paggawa ng serye or pahinga muna?
Hello, kapamilya. Gusto ko po talagang sabihin na makakapagpahinga tayo. Pero yung katawan ko po at pag-iisip ko at puso ko ay sadyang hindi ata talaga nagdanais na kahit na anong pahinga. I'm sure marami sa atin, if not all of us here on Zoom, would agree that even if we wanted to, we just can't. Kahit gusto kong sabihin na magpapahinga ako, magsisinungaling po ako sa inyo kapag sinabi ko yan. Kasi marami tayong responsibilidad sa buhay, lalong-lalo na si Ate Kali is in Australia studying aviation. So magpipiloto po yung panganay ko. Yung responsibilidad ko bilang ina, nahahati sa tatlo. Isang teenager, isang grade schooler, at isang newborn. And napagtanto ko na kahit pa gustuhin ko to focus as a mom of a newborn, just like many other moms out there, it is one of the most excruciating sacrifices you will have to do if you have children more than one. That you will have to wear different kinds of hats as a mom, and inaccept ko na po na talagang gugustuhin ko man. I guess I will be resting for a few weeks to recover and also to be with baby Iyo. But in the same manner, we also have to get back to work and make sure that our family will be provided for. As a tag team naman kami dyan ni Papa B. Pero sasabihin ko po sa inyo, hindi kasi mura ang pagpapaaral sa anak sa ibang bansa. Diyos ko po, parang talaga ang mga dasal ko ngayon ay doble-doble napakahaba. Pero thank God po kahit papano ay naibibigay natin sa mga anak natin yung mga pangangailangan nila.
And that was from Reyma Devensa of abs-cbnnews.com. Next up, we have here with us Nico Tuazon of pet.ph. Nico? I think he's in the room now, Sir Nico of pet.ph.
Sir Nico?
Hello po. Sorry, binigay ko yung questions ko. Ay, mistress. Akala ko babasahin na lang yung host. So, ayan po. My first question po, is your bunso ready? Siyempre your bunso is Alonso, di ba? Right
Yes,
now.
yes.
Or ready ba siya maging kuya to your new son, Elio?
Oh, naku, Sir Nico, ready na yung bata. In fact, nagugulat nga ako. Inalagaan ko ng konti kasi hindi ko rin alam kung anong a-anticipate ko dahil medyo matagal din siyang bunso at bata pa. Si Kali po kasi, nung sinundan ni Alonso, 11 na. So medyo nakakaintindi na yung bata. Hindi na kailangan magselos, hindi na marunong mag-isip ng iba towards the younger sibling. Si Alonso inalagaan ko pero hindi. Sobrang excited niya. Sabi niya, Mommy, I want baby Elio to look like me. I want to have a twin brother. And then in the morning, sasabihin niya, good morning, Elio. Don't give mommy a hard time. Kanina bago ako umalis, sabi niya, Mommy, take care of baby Elio for me today, okay? Make sure that you don't get too stressed that my brother will be stressed too. So sabi ko, ay, ang sarap naman talaga. Alam mo, the many blessings of a mom's life is to be able to have children who actually get along with one another.
Ayan, thank you. My next question po is, since you're on your last stage of pregnancy, what's your self-care routine like? And is it important for pregnant moms like you to have this kind of
Sorry? This kind of?
routine? Self-care.
Routine. Yes. Oh, alam mo, Sir Nico, sa totoo, I have started that self-care routine back when I was, I think, about to start ka din ng ginto. Kasi medyo nakuha ko yung pagkabanidosa ni Danny Girl. Kasi sobrang banidosa niya. Eh, syempre, bilang artista, minsan nakukuha mo yung mga traits, no? Buti na lang hindi yung pagiging mataring ang nakuha ko, yung pagiging banidosa lang. Gina tayo doon, di ba? So, ako naman, I think, for moms, ngayon ko na-realize yung pressure. Dati kasi hindi pa ako na-pressure na to take care of myself. Ngayon, iba na. When it comes to taking care of yourself, no, it's very important not just with how you look on the outside, but also on the inside. It's one of the reasons why I partnered, of course, with Generika, because I really love looking out for my health. If you are a breadwinner or somebody who takes care of other people, whether breadwinner ka o hindi, you're helping out the breadwinner, whichever it is, no? Basta meron kang designated na inaalagaan sa inyong pamilya, whether it is your children, your spouse, your mom, your dad, tito, tita, or yung mga nag-aalaga sa atin sa ating mga tahanan. Napaka-importante to have a self-care routine. No? Because at the end of the day, health truly is our wealth. Ngayon, more than ever, na-realize natin, lalo na yung pandemya, parang nagpaparamdam na naman eh. Di ba nakakatakot eh? Hindi ka pa tapos dun sa trauma nung 2 taon, 3 taon, eto na naman siya. And now, ang maganda dyan, we are now more prepared. Because alam na natin somehow yung ina-expect natin. And this is where, of course, Ginhawang Generika para sa lahat comes along. Because now, you know that we can partner with Generika in terms of taking care of our families, no? And ako sa totoo, yung self-care routine not just is about skincare, not just about our hair, the way we look, our muscles, our, working out. It's really on the inside. You can't say that you are healthy just because you are looking healthy. You have to make sure that you are also healthy on the inside. And ngayon, we have that kind of partnership to be able to look out for each other. And yun, ako napaka-important kasi pag mom ka of 3, oh my God, yung pressure talaga na konting sipon ko lang, ubo ko, hindi na ako pwedeng mag-shoot. Imagine that. At pag hindi ako pwedeng mag-shoot, hindi rin matutuloy ang shoot ng lahat. It will affect other people. And this doesn't just go for artistas alone, na lahat tayo. 'Di ba? Lahat tigil pagka merong nag-positive. Pagka merong sinipon, inubo, hindi pa sure kung positive o hindi, stop na tayo kagad. 'Di ba? It has paralyzed us enough. I think at this point, we have to assert ourselves and really say, okay, no, this time I'm taking care of my body. This time I'm taking care of my family's health. And of course, in doing so, you have to make sure that the partners that we choose na tutulong sa atin sa pagpapaginhawa ng buhay natin ito ay tunay na naglo-look out for all of us, di ba? Kumbaga, something that will really be of benefit to us. Kailangan unahin muna natin ang kalusugan natin more than anything para patuloy din tayong makapag-alaga at makapagbigay ginhawa sa mga taong umaasa sa atin.
Last question po. So since Kadi returned home po from Australia recently, so may bago ba siyang mga stories for you about her experience living independently in Australia? And
thank you, Nico. Yes, actually, to tell you, Callie was only here for 2 weeks because we had to shoot TVC for my other brand. No? The whole family naman yun. I think it's going to air July. I'm so grateful kasi kung hindi pa nga yun, hindi pa siya talaga uuwi. So, umuwi lang siya for that brand of ours. It will come out July. So, sana magkita-kita din tayo doon. But, she's now back in Australia. Oh, and the many beautiful stories that my child has told me and her dad. Because imagine, Callie went to Australia. Wala naman kami pong relative doon sa area niya. She lives on her own. She had to sleep on the floor because dapat kasama niya ang daddy niya. Kaso, ang visa ng daddy niya hindi pa lumalabas. Eh, naka-student visa siya. So siya, pinauna talaga namin. In fact, maraming nagtanong sa akin, paano daw namin kinakaya bilang magulang ang malayo sa aming anak. Kaya lang po, hindi ba ang trabaho naman talaga natin bilang mga magulang ay palakihin sila and eventually let them go. Let them go in the hopes that, we have already taught them well enough about life and what they are about to expect. And hayaan natin sila to grow their own wings. And in the case of my daughter, literally her own wings because she will be flying airplanes in, I think, less than 2 years. Yun na lang kasi yun dahil nag-start na siya mag-college dito pa lang. So, she will start flying, I think, July, actual flying July or August. So, I'm so proud of her. And then, ako ganun parang pagmahal mo yung tao, hayaan mo siya lang mag-grow, diba? At dapat yun masimulan natin sa ating mga anak.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you, Nico.